Hello. I was just trying to get my friend to make a YouTube video with me, but she left. So it's just me. So I decided that the video on female orgasmic disorders was well overdue. And so I haven't really planned it out. So it's just going to be, just gonna wing it. So it's not even female orgasmic disorders because there's a lot I could talk about that are a lot more rare. There goes my cat. Anyway, it's just gonna be pretty much the main female complaint, which is a difficulty or inability to orgasm. We're just gonna discuss that a little bit, and hopefully it'll be interesting. Men, this probably isn't for you because, well, I'll explain that later. All right, hope you enjoy it.
Just like a cigarette, something that I do once in a while, but between me and you, it's just like a cigarette. The body's really full. I don't want the truth, I want to feel fucking cool. Let me tell you something that
You really should check out that website. There's a lot of amazing pictures on there. I just love so many of them. I grabbed some off, and yeah, probably total copyright infringement, but I gave credit. You should go check it out so I don't get in trouble. Really, you should. So female orgasmic problems. Much more common, you'd think. Definitely the number one complaint that sex therapists get from women is simply having difficulty having an orgasm, or some present with the problem of never having had an orgasm. And these are 40, 50-year-old women who have never had an orgasm. And so many men I've heard say, well, that's because they haven't been with me. News to men, okay? If a woman is presenting at the age of late 20s, even mid-20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, not having had an orgasm, it's nothing the men are or are not doing. This is a female issue. Women, you are responsible for your orgasms. Now, before I get crucified for that statement, let me clarify. I'm not saying men shouldn't put effort into it. I'm not saying men shouldn't put equal emphasis on a woman having an orgasm as there is on the man having the orgasm. That said, women, do not think that men are responsible for entirely responsible for whether or not you have an orgasm, especially if it is you feel that it is an issue. Now, when I said this wasn't going to be real technique based, I think today's kind of an exception because I want to give women some pointers, especially if you have never had an orgasm or if you have very rarely had them. First, you have to know your body. This means looking at diagrams, understanding anatomically what's going on, and then, of course, no single female is alike, so understanding what your body uniquely is like. Get the mirror. Bend over the mirror, look at yourself. I'm amazed at how many women have never seen their own anatomy. Men's just hang right out there. You can easily tell what's going on there. Women, it's not as easy. It's not dirty. It is not taboo. If you think that looking at yourself, touching yourself, examining yourself, tasting yourself, If you think all of these things are really disgusting, maybe we're getting somewhere on why you have a difficulty having an orgasm. Relax. It's your body. It is truly no different than your mouth or your nose or your eyes or anything. Especially any opening. I mean, my goodness, we don't freak out over our mouths. We examine our mouth and we will look at our tonsils and our uvula that will hang this down. We don't think that's gross. It is the cavity into the body and we don't freak out over it. Okay, women? Don't freak out. It's just your anatomy. Alright. So, you're going to look at anatomical diagrams. You are going to look at yourself. Then you are going to begin touching yourself, examining what it feels like down there, what feels good when you touch where, when you know, whatever. What you really should do is invest in a vibrator. Not one of those big, huge dildo things. Sometimes a little bullets are the best thing in the world. Get something high quality. Get over the internet. You don't have to go into a sex store. They're a little creepy. Even I think so. Normally old men work the counters at sex stores. At least in my experience. What's up with that? Okay. Anyway, you're going to invest in various things. You're going to figure out your body. Try everything. Get lube. Play around. Alone. Do this all alone. Because you need to know you first and foremost. Okay? Then you, hopefully, after trying different various things, you can have an orgasm. A lot of times women can have orgasms alone. And maybe you're saying, yes, I do all this. I can have an orgasm alone. It's when I'm with my partner, or any partner for that matter. Okay. So once you know your body really well, you've had many, many orgasms. You can easily bring yourself to orgasm. You know what helps and what hinders your orgasm alone. Once you know that, once you know yourself really well, you're going to invite a partner to be in the same room. They're not going to touch you. They're not going to talk. They're just going to be in the same room. And you're going to close your eyes. You can even pretend they're not there. And you're going to try and bring yourself to orgasm. This might take several times. Don't worry if it does. Don't worry if it takes several times. Relax. It's not always going to work the first time. Next, have them lay next to you. Don't have them participate, just have them lay next to you. So you're used to someone's skin against your skin and all of that. And they're going to lay next to you. And you're going to work on having an orgasm. Say work on it. Really, so often women feel like it's work. It's probably a bad word for it. Can't think of a better word. You're going to enjoy an orgasm. You are going to attempt to enjoy an orgasm. So after there's someone laying next to you, you are then, then maybe if, let's say you like the vibrator, let them watch what you're doing. Directly watch what you're doing. Because remember, there's nothing gross down there. So the person can watch exactly what you're doing and they can enjoy that. They should enjoy that. What man wouldn't enjoy watching a woman bring herself to orgasm? So they're going to watch what you're doing. And those men out there, you're going to take note. You're going to watch what side of her clitoris she likes to especially stimulate. You're going to watch whether, the movement she makes, the amount of pressure, everything. You're going to pay attention because the test is coming. Because next, you get to play around a little bit. You get to use the vibrator, or if she's using her finger, you get to try and use your finger in the same way. Maybe put your hand on top of her hand while she is doing it. The idea, pretty much, by now you get it. The idea is small steps. Small steps. And you know what? This can take years. It can. Most girls start out when they're, I don't know, I shouldn't even give a number because I don't know when most girls. The ones I've talked to seem to start out around 12, 13, 14. Many women don't. And so, you know, they're a little behind the, a little behind. And that's okay. It's okay. And some women find it very easy, and some are going to be so frustrated they think they will never have an orgasm with another person in their life. Don't lose hope. Take it slow. Have an understanding partner. Make sure, just as I said in the last one, with men in stress, make sure you are not stressed. So men out there who are watching this, and I've given all this advice to just women on it, and you're saying, what can I do? You can give us a massage. No, not erotic massage, just a massage. Light some candles, clean our kitchen for us or something, you know, so it's not on our list of things to do before we go to bed. Put the children to bed, feed the dog, I don't know, help your wife, your partner, your girlfriend, your partner out, and give a massage. Help us relax, because if we're stressed, if we have 1,000,001 things that we have to remember to do, it's not going to happen. And if we feel like we have to come no matter what, we're trying, it's not going to happen. So don't put pressure. And again, if you're a man in a relationship where your partner is having, if your female partner is having a really hard time, don't feel like it's you. Don't blame her. It's just something that you guys as a couple get to work on. And if you overcome it as a couple, then you are going to be so much stronger for it. But women, I really, really, really want to emphasize that you alone are responsible for your sexuality. So don't get frustrated at the guy, and just slowly work on building up. Know yourself, know your body. Don't be ashamed of it. Because if you're feeling uncomfortable, he's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to ruin the whole thing. Get to know your bodies. And that is the best advice I can give in something like 13, 14 minutes. So much more I could say. A million things. So comment me, email me. I'll try to answer them. I hope I gave you something useful. If you guys have suggestions, email me, and I will maybe read some of your guys' suggestions in the next video. Speaking of that, I have no idea what is going to be the next topic in this Advanced Sex Ed series. So email me ideas, please, and I'm going to go through them, and I'm going to pick some for the series, and I'll give you credit. If you email me and I pick your idea, I promise I'll say it came from you, if you want me to. If you don't want me to, make sure you say that. Alright guys, be in touch. Great talking to you.